Great to have. Have you with us, sweet. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Miles Turner.
And the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
So the Houston starting five. Green out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the power forward position. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. 4-3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Outside for Green. Thompson outside. Here's Green. Shot clock at 5. And here's Şengün, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thanks for that, Allie. And there's the screen. Outside for Brooks. Outside, Green. Mathurin with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Turner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
What an athletic drive from the big fella. Plays like that will help open up Turner's game offensively.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Now here's Halliburton. We saw him with 19 his last time out. The floater is good. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Out left to the wing. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Here's Thompson. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Halliburton with the ball. Green picks him up. Lets it go from deep. Halliburton misses.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Şengün. For three, Mathurin. Drains the triple.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Now here's Green. Left side, Eason. Now Thompson, defended by Halliburton. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Siakam against Eason. Pass to Turner. Up and over Brooks. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson passes to Brooks. Outside Eason. Brooks against Halliburton. It's stolen by Halliburton. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. No good. Thompson with some nice D. Outside, Green. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Here's Green. And he makes it on the layup.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Halliburton. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Eason. And he lobs it up. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Halliburton outside. To shoot. Thompson with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Mathurin. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Indiana ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Indiana.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Jalen Green. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3. It's Eason with the jam.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. That's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Green rising up.
Let me tell you this. If you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Halliburton outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson in the post. Defended by Halliburton. Eason can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Down low.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets.
Halliburton against Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Green, the pass to Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist of the night.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. And here's Turner from the arc. Eason pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Richard, the former second overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. With a break here, let's see which team racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Number one, the Pacers.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Pacers trail by 6. Nembhard, right side. Up top, Turner. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Will it go? That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nembhard's got 5 points.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Green in the post, working on Siakam. Eason. Houston with another miss. For Indiana, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Tari Eason is seen by... And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting...
Shooting for Houston, Eason.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
You know, the shot of Halliburton is just so steady. Add in his driving ability. Tyrese is a scary offensive player.
Green. Outside Eason. Pulls up. Houston with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And that slam has some power behind it. Mathurin is just so much fun to watch.
Here's Green. The focus from Green.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton against Thompson. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot from the high post. Another one falls for Indiana.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Rockets ahead. They lead by 3. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And taking a look at the Pacers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close.
That does it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Shepard is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Bryant in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Smith. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
McConnell outside. And here's Toppin from the arc. It's hauled in by Landale. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Stripped away. In transition, here come the Pacers. And here's Shepard for 3. It's hauled in by Landale. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the #3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Smith with a screen on McConnell. Smith outside. Pass to Whitmore. Picked by Smith. This one for 3. No good on the shot. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Shepard, covered by Smith. With the drive.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Smith. Hits the trifecta. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The 3 is up. The Rockets pull it in. To the inside. McConnell with a steal. And here's Shepard for 3. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Pacers trail by 3. And here's McConnell. From deep. That shot is off. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Shepard.
2 minutes remaining.
Smith with a screen on McConnell. Here's Shepard. Doesn't go for him. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. The Pacers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. The Rockets lead by 3. Back comes Houston in transition. It's hauled in by McConnell. And for the Pacers, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Shepard. Here's Landale with the clock winding down. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Outside Nesmith. Up and over Smith. Nesmith's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell. It's hauled in by Landale. Houston leading by 4. Left side, Green. Now here's Nesmith. Still without a bucket. Indiana again missing. Smith into the lane. And it goes as the official calls the foul. And he'll shoot one more at the line. Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe of the game. And here's Siakam for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson, then it's Green, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Turner, a screen on Thompson. Halliburton for 3, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Sengun's got rebound number 8 now. Outside for Brooks. To the middle. It's stolen away. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Siakam from deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They are just owning the boards right now. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Mathurin, a screen on Thompson. Outside Mathurin, fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
They're setting up one of their best shooters. Mathurin does not disappoint.
Outside, Green. Pass to Eason. Takes a 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
For 3.
Green's got 6 assists here tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And that one drops. And the Rockets lead by 11.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Thompson with the block. Green in the post. He's guarded by Nembhard. And that one's good. Green. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Indiana ball.
Pacers trail by 13. Siakam the screen. Halliburton against Thompson. Halliburton no good. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Thompson finds Şengün. Lets the 3 fly. Indiana with a rebound. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter here. Turner, a screen on Green. And stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. Oh! That was unbelievable!
Wow.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Indiana has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Turner, a screen on Thompson. Tries to break his ice. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Houston leading by 13. Thompson, a screen on Mathurin. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Oh, he tries a 3. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Rockets.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Green.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
On the wing, Brooks. From behind the arc. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one.
End of the game.
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were...
action. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for De'Aaron Fox.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nemo to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Now Fox. Following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Fox, the bounce pass. And an intentional foul right there. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way. Everything, from the way we practice to the way we prepare for games to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. Who's going to start? Who's going to come off the bench? Which groups work well together? It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And San Antonio has possession after Indiana gets the 3. Fox with it, picked up by Turner. And Wembanyama launches it from deep. A 3-pointer off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Fox. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. This one for 3. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the Fox.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Outside, Fox. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
That one good for 2.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to Mathurin. It's good.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
Halliburton hits them both. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy, the guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Now Fox, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And that one, good. Fox has got 7 points. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Nuggets. Halliburton right side. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Good on the three-point shot. He has 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now, here's Fox. Defense right on him.
Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama outside. Barnes, screen on Turner. Here's, oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court for San Antonio, you'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. San Antonio trailing here. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Sohan. Just 3 to shoot.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
Sohan with the screen. Fox passes to Sohan. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Fox passes to Sohan. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Indiana leading by 3. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Halliburton outside. Launches it from deep. Mathurin controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And using that athleticism well on the glass. Mathurin's unbridled energy is off the charts.
And he gets it back. Now, here's Fox. Amard covering, and it's Fox with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Nemhard's shot is good.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Up top, Fox. Nemhard covering. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's the 3, and it's sent back by Turner. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. .106 left in the first half. Nemhard with it. Now guarded by Fox. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Here's Fox. He's got 14. Hits the three-point bomb. Fox has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Nemhard tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Pelicans. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Halliburton with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Five on the clock. Outside, Mathurin. Off target with his 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pacers lead. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
When I look at San Antonio, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, and returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution. And that's a halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
They've got Aaron Nesmith. Thomas Bryant is out there with Obi Toppin. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's Shepard in at the 2 guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Here's Paul. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got his first points in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And if you're just joining us, we're playing over a minute here in the third. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Bryant, a screen on Vassell. And finished off by Shepard.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points.
Mamu Kelishvili, he has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Shepard. The shot's good. Shepard's got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
McConnell against Paul. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pacers leading by 3. Now Shepard, 6 points for him.
That's a great contest by Vassell. He's got the tools to be a very good defender.
Here's Champagny. Misses from close range. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. He gets it in there. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Paul with the 3. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Yep, it counts. Toppin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Paul goes in. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Mamu Kelishvili, he has got 6 in the quarter. Indiana leading by 4. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's McConnell. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's in there. McConnell's got 7 points.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Vassell. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. On on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Halliburton outside. It's Nemhard on the wing. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Mathurin for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. That puts them in the lead. Fox has got 21 in the game.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. And has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Siakam passes to Turner. Outside Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Siakam. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's Fox with the drive. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Basket good.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Spurs.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Outside for Wembanyama. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Nemhard. That's tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Fox gets it to go.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Halliburton right side. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. He was all alone on that one. Castle's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Spurs.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Nembhard grabs the board. And the Pacers with possession here. 15-point game. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. Here's Wembanyama for three. That one doesn't go. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile.
Have some exciting All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Victor Wembanyama.
And we've seen his rebounding improve during the last several months. He seems more aggressive and assertive at getting after it and trying to make a real effort on the glass.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Houston, we've got Alperen Şengün. Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Thompson in at shooting guard. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Screen by Eason. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Lays it up and banks it in.
Seeing the lane and exploding towards the rack. What a take from Brooks.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
Green against Fox. And it's Green off the drive. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. That's what stands out, his athleticism, and he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, left side Wembanyama. The basket's good, off the assist from Fox.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Sinks it from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Oh, Fox with a steal. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Castle. Three-pointer, no good. The Rockets trail. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. And the shot goes.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
The Spurs have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Here's Fox. After the basket by Houston. And Fox powers it home.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Fox against Green. Pass to Eason. Reverses. Sohan with a rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Fox surveying the D. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Fox goes in, and Fox powers it home.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
That's good from Eason on the assist by Green.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Eason with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Şengün. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And that one drops for him.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. San Antonio on top. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Dylan Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, and it's Green in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Castle. Green covering. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Houston. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed. The least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Spurs need to get one up here. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Eason, a screen on Fox. On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Wembanyama screen. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
If this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Oh, Fox with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Barnes. Victor Wembanyama again. Wembanyama's got 12. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Here's Castle, green covering. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Thompson outside. Driving inside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. The 3. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Outside, Green. Eason, a screen on Fox. The flush, Jalen Green.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went second overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Now Fox. He's got 9. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
To review the play.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. And the new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
31.
Welcome to halftime. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Trailblazers. That one's starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, I
appreciate you joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
Over to the wing. The 3 is up. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. The Rockets trail. Here's Shepard. Hauled in by Paul. And so Paul will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Here's Shepard. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Up top, Vassell. Whitmore defending. It's blocked.
Oh, an active defender at 6'7". Whitmore is capable of coming up with these blocks.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against Sacramento, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
They need this. And that one's good.
Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness.
Smith outside. On target from range. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Paul looking it over. And there's the drive. Pass to Champagny. Ooh, poked away. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Paul. Down low. Landale, the pass to Smith. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 4. Inside, here's Mamukelashvili. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Mamukelashvili's got 5 points now this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Shepard. He's got 10.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And you look at their assist, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. They set the screen. Out to the wing. Here's Champagny. No good from outside. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Outside Paul. Pass to Champagny. 1:24 left in the third quarter.
Checkers. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Paul. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 5 from the arc. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Vassell. Paul's got 5 points.
You know, as he's gotten older, the outside jumper has become a bigger part of Paul's game, as it needs to.
Smith right side. Shoots over Paul. Smith no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Vassell outside. They set the pick. Pass to Mamukelashvili for the lead. It's hauled in by Houston.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Landale gets it to go. Landale's got his first 2 points of the night.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Green against Fox. Outside, Green. Here's Eason. No good. Misses at the buzzer. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Green out there with Thompson. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Now here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Fox with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside for Wembanyama to tie it up. Knocks down the long J. Wembanyama's got 20.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Fox. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Green, the pass to Eason. Oh, and Fox with the block. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 2. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox, the pass to Sohan. It's stolen by Green. Eason with the ball. Now guarded by Sohan. Back to Brooks. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
San Antonio's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Here's Fox. Fox on the take.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Eason, a screen on Fox. Green, the pass to Eason.
2 minutes remaining.
The 3 ball. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. For Houston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And Şengün throw it down.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
And Fox, here we go. Wembanyama with it. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Fox against Thompson. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. To the paint. And that's Basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Green.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Fox outside. Into the lane. Wembanyama. Counted. And the foul. That one on Şengün.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Eason, a screen on Fox. From downtown. And no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Yeah, this kid, Castle, loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now. Knocks it loose. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Fox driving hard. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
For your Rockets, number 10, Jabari.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, four quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here's Fox. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Counted from distance. Wembanyama's got 28 points for the game.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Smith outside. The 3. Hits a three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Fox right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Eason. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Eason, a screen on Fox. On the attack, Green.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he... comes up with a bucket.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Right side, Green. Terrific work from Green inside.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Fox against Thompson. And Fox, here we go. Outside for Wembanyama. Fox, the pass to Sohan. To the inside. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Back comes Houston in transition. The 3, Smith. Offensive rebound. Thompson finds Smith. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green's got a full toolkit now. which makes him unstoppable at times.
Fox right side. Outside for Wembanyama. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Eason. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Another shot. Sohan with a rebound. Fox against Thompson. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took.
For the bit.
Greetings, everyone. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Miles Turner.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that Coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nemo to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. And for Houston, Jalen Green is out there with Thompson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Halliburton for 3. The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Şengün passes to Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Halliburton penetrating. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
Thompson against Halliburton. Outside, Mathurin. Screen by Siakam.
2 minutes.
From past the arc. 2 minutes, Mathurin missing. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. That one drops for him. It's a tie ball game. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Şengün with a screen on Siakam. Eason's shot is good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. .115 left in the first quarter. And it's Halliburton penetrating. It's Nembhard on the wing. Siakam, a screen on Green. Nembhard's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Here's Halliburton. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Outside, Green. A steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Nembhard with it. Picked up by Thompson. Halliburton against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Makes it off the glass. Mathurin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Tyrese Halliburton. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Halliburton. Here's Eason. Out to Brooks. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Driving to the basket, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Siakam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Down low, Halliburton with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Thompson against Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nemo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Green passes to Easton. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball?
2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Easton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Siakam's shot is off.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And Green gets it to go.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Nemhard with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Out the basket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Now here's Green. Nemhard covering. And Green slams it in.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Halliburton looking around. From beyond the arc and then some. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Thompson.
That one on Thompson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 1. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Taking a look here at Indiana. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road.
And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution. Thanks for joining us.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Green. Whitmore is out there with Shepard. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Landale in at center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Indiana leading. Bryant outside. In the corner, it's Nesmith. From the arc. Rebound by Jeff Green.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
The Rocket shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's Shepard. He's covered by McConnell. Smith sets the pick for Shepard. Into the lane. A three ball. And it's Jock Landale with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Indiana shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college year.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
McConnell with it. Scoreless thus far. There's a screen by Bryant. Driving in for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Cloak loose. They push it up 4 on 3. And Toppin throws it down.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Rockets with another miss.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That's his first foul. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now, here's McConnell. Guarded closer. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Shepard. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes.
Out to Smith. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's McConnell. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets.
For your Rockets.
Here's Nesmith. No scoring in this one. Buries it from three-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's VanVleet. He makes the challenge from the left block.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Good on the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to VanVleet. Smith for 3. The rebound by Shepard.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the back.
Got a piece of it. And here we go. Whitmore heading to the hoop. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Pass to McConnell. sweet little floater.
TJ
McConnell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Second chance shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now, don't let the diminutive size fool you. Fred VanVleet is a strong finisher, and he loves to score it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Kicks it out to Siakam. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Pacers up by 3. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle.
Come on, we got to have some presence down there.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nemo to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Green slams it in.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Thompson. Thompson with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Şengün with a screen on Halliburton to take the lead. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Şengün's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Halliburton outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Screen by Şengün. Green passes to Şengün. Here's Eason. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Houston lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. Pass to Eason. Over Siakam. Shot by Eason, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Eason with a screen for Brooks. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Turner with a screen on Thompson. And it's Mathurin missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Şengün. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Defensive foul.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. The Pacers have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway.
2 minutes.
Halliburton against Thompson, and Thompson sends it back, and he recovers it. Turner with the screen for Siakam. 5 on the clock. Back to Halliburton, and stolen by Thompson. Driving the lane, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Şengün against Turner. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
Knocked away. .16 left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Halliburton. Let's go.
What you know is Tyrese Halliburton is going to give you a day's work on the defensive end. This guy is so good at contesting without fouling.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. It's rebounded by Houston.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here's Green. Lamar covering. One-on-one fast break. Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Siakam a screen on Şengün. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Green. He's tightly guarded. 5 to shoot. And he commits the intentional foul.
Andrew Nemo. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but the foul for some missing.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 4. What's your take, guys?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Spurs, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position, locking down the middle. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. From the high post. Indiana with a rebound. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Halliburton outside. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Fox left side. Outside Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Castle. Launches it from deep. Mathurin with a rebound.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Fox outside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Nembhard.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Outside for Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 6.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Halliburton right side. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs lead by 5. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
He's coming to work, ready to ball. Hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. Let's see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The 4th spot held by the Pacers.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run. Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton on the attack. Beyond the arc. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
And it's Fox missing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Picked up by Sohan. Out to the right wing. Here's the floater. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He made a big impact. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright. He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Siakam, pass to Turner. Back to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Siakam with a screen on Fox. Nembhard, good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. Indiana with a rebound. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Fox. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Halliburton for 3. Sohan with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Wembanyama screen. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7 foot 4 inches, skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Fox for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Siakam outside. There's a screen by Turner. And Indiana misses again. San Antonio leading by 12 and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Here's Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Puts up a three. Ooh, Wembanyama with the... stroke from three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
Halliburton outside. To the wing on the left. Siakam finds Matherin. Halliburton right side. Pass to Turner. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball.
Here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
There's a screen. Halliburton drives. Soft touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 9 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there.
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time! Wow! Whoa! The heat! Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention.
Taking a look here at Indiana. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Pacers. And that's a wrap on.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Champagnie at the 4. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Paul. And they pick up 2. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul. Leads to great results.
McConnell outside. Outside Nesmith. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
San Antonio leading by 12. Paul taking his time here. And the layup is good. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
The baseline J. McConnell's shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Paul against McConnell. From outside the arc. And Toppin pulls it down.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Nesmith. A good-looking shot from the wing. Nesmith's got 5 points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
McConnell with a steal. In transition. Here come the Pacers. And he gets that one.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
McConnell against Paul. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for him. Pacers trail by 12. McConnell outside. Count that one.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Paul against McConnell. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Nesmith.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
McConnell outside. And the deficit down inside single digits.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
There's a screen. Here's Vassell. The shake. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Indiana foul. Shepard. First personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Vassell. Fires in the triple. Vassell's got 5 now.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Here's McConnell. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And here's Vassell. He's got 5. Six to shoot. And he drives in. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's San Antonio with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from the team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Nimhard and Matherin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Here's Halliburton. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox outside. Here goes Fox. The 3 from Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton looking over the floor. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
The 3 from Wembanyama. The shot won't fall. The Pacers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Nembhard outside. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Down low. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special. And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Halliburton outside. 3-pointer. From way out there, Tyrese Halliburton.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Barnes against Siakam. Back to Fox. Wembanyama screen. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Halliburton on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Going inside. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Fox, the pass to Sohan. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. And the layup is good off the glass.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Spurs.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 4th. Wembanyama screen to the right side. Takes a 3. The rebound by Turner. Now here's Halliburton on the wing, Matherin. And the three-pointer goes.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide-open man.
He shoots it. And San Antonio again with a bucket. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
the scoring trend over the last several months for Jalen Green.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. They've got Tari Eason. Jalen Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Eason with a screen for Green. Hey, Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Fox against Thompson. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Barnes with it. Sohan with the screen. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Green. He had 25 points last game. Going inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Hands it from downtown.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So, here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Fox goes in, out to the right wing. Here's Castle. Şengün covering. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Good on the triple.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Fox against Green. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio leading. It's Fox with the drive. Outside for Wembanyama. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, put up about 9 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Here's Green after the basket by San Antonio. Basket counts. Green's got 11.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Green drives in. That one falls.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Wembanyama. And the Spurs scoring again.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Green against Fox. The 19-foot shot. And it's Green. Missing. Pass to Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. From deep, Brooks. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
You'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
So it's the Spurs now. After Jalen Green's miss, 4 on the clock. Fox a screen on Brooks. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That one misses. Rockets trail by 6. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
There's the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Green. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Here's Eason. 12 points his last outing. Pass to Brooks. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading by 4. Fox with it. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And Green slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Sohan, and it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that limp, Şengün timing the block.
1:31 left now here in the second. Goes back up. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
And San Antonio has possession. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Barnes sets a screen for Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Pass to Şengün. Out to Thompson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here's Fox. It's stolen by Eason. And it's the Rockets on the break. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Man, you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Fox hits them both.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Here's Eason. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Eason's got 7 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why fans are here.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Please direct your attention to set.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And now, not a bad. And that'll do it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Whitmore. Smith is out there with Green. Then there's Shepard, and it's Landale in at the 5 down low. Paul can't get it to go. Houston leading by 3. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his first bucket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Shepard, defended by Paul. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shepard with the ball. A three. Vassell grabs the board. Over to the wing. Paul with the three, and he's good on the three ball. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Shepard, defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Paul, first personal foul. First team foul.
That's a 2 from Smith.
A sturdy 6'5". Johnson's strength makes him a quality defensive player.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, here's Vassell. Whitmore defending. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Green missing. The Spurs shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point. Now, here's Paul. He has 7. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Green, the pass to Shepard. Yep, that one goes. Shepard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Paul's shot is off.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
They kick it out to Green. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Landale. Buries it down low. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Vassell, the pass to Champagny. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Connects from 3-point range. Mamu Kelishvili has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Shepard, takes it inside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Vassell, right side. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Shepard, tries to the hoop, plays it up and banks it in. Shepard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you could.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Rockets ahead. They lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembenyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Barnes at the 3. It's the San Antonio Fox.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Eason, screen on Fox. Green passes to Eason. Thompson outside. And he drives in, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Fox, and it goes down 2 points. Fox has got 21.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Barnes looking around. Outside for Wembenyama. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Rockets leading by 3. Here's Green. And it's Green slapping it down.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
Thompson against Fox. And Thompson sends it back. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Fox against Thompson. Outside for Wembenyama. It's up a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Outside Fox. Wembenyama sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Barnes. Spurs working the ball around now. They set the pick. Outside for Wembenyama. Barnes passes to Wembenyama. And Wembenyama throws it down.
A big moment for the big man. Wembenyama stepping up in a huge way.
Back to Brooks. Up and in on the way.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Wembenyama.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
No fear in the eyes of Green, willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Outside for Wembenyama. Fox a screen on Şengün. To the wing right side. Back to Wembenyama. Barnes outside. He's looking for Wembenyama and finds him. Second shot opportunity. Wembenyama deadly inside.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembenyama.
Eason with a screen for Green. Right wing. Now Eason. Back to Green. And there's the drive. Rebound by Sohan. The pass to Fox. Wembenyama, a screen on Eason. Fox passes to Wembenyama.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now Eason. Brooks outside. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Out to the right wing. Eason against Fox.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really